Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man! At your rooming in the glooming services. How are you all? Hope you're doing well. Look at that. Look at that for a gravestone. Isn't that fantastic? Look at this. This is one of those lovely little secluded spots in the cemetery. As you can see, you know, the living are around here too. In fact, somewhere around here, Kilt Mansion is as well. But anyway, yeah, so we're in Rick Lane Cemetery. Now, do you know the difference between a cemetery and a graveyard? Well, I'll tell you. A graveyard supposedly has a church adjoining it, whereas a cemetery doesn't. Now that sounds all well and good. That seems kind of, you know, black and white, except that we're in a cemetery and over yonder is a church. But that church is a Russian Orthodox church, and I've got a feeling that it was built quite some time after the cemetery was begun. So, of course, being around here, being in the kilted realm, it's got to be slightly different, hasn't it? It's got to be its own bloody thing, you know what I mean? So, as you can see, Roxy the Wonder Dog has, true to form, found some rations, some supplies, and she'll now be parked there for quite some bit, probably doing her thing, chowing down. And as you can see, folks, it's not the most Christmassy of settings. I mean, it would be if it was snowing, but it isn't. It's just very moist and damp, which is the typical British winter time. We don't even get the cold weather until, like, say, end of January, February. All throughout, you know, November, December, it's mild as hell. I've been out in like no top on a Christmas day before, just a kilt and no top, strutting around, and it's, you know, basking in like the summertime. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, folks, this is only going to be a very, very quick video. Although that's me saying that. Anything else could take my fancy, and I go, oh, look at this, and I'll go off on a tangent, and we could be here all bloody day. But the light is going to start fading fairly soon, and I would say, hang on, where's north? North is that way, right? North is over there, right? South down there, east, west. Now, in the southwest, when the sun goes down, sun, you say? Sun? What sun? You should be able to see Saturn and Jupiter, who are in alignment, and it forms what looks like a very big bright star in the sky. And today is meant to be the best day. You can see it all throughout December, but today's the best day. Now, it only happens every 100 years. I've forgotten. But, and the rumour going round is that them three wise men centuries ago were following not a star, but the conjunction, the alignment of Saturn and Jupiter. Well, whatever. Who am I to argue with it? I mean, that fairy story's been going on for quite some time. Oh, by the way, if we look over here now, while it's still light, I'll show you now. Can you see over there? I'm pointing there. There is the Russian Orthodox Church. I hope you can see that. Let's see if I can align it properly. Yeah, there. There, got it. Bingo. Laser targeting, you know? It's a smart finger. So I'm presuming that, and it's not an old building, and it's been massively refurbished lately. A lot of the locals around here, including a lot of Vikings, as it turns out, did a lot of fundraising to get the money together to refurbish that and get it all done up, and did a bang up job as well. That dog there, yes, that one, she often, when the doors are open, she often legs it in there when they're doing like a service on a Sunday, and they're all singing and they're giving it loads. It's not like gospel, it's all in Russian, and but she runs in there, oh, because there's always a little tea table with little biscuits and butties, them little triangular butties, and then some rusky kind of nibbles as well. So she darts in there, and I'm like, oh, sorry, breaking up the service. Man in a kilt running after a husky, breaking up a traditional church service. Doesn't look good on the CV, does it? but I get away with murder. Literally, because half the bodies in here I put there. No, I'm exaggerating again as usual. Not half. Right, so the other thing I was going to say was, oh hi, hello. Look, the living in the cemetery, look at this. And we thought it was going to be dead quiet, didn't we? You're on YouTube, hon. Say hello to the world. Roxy, get out of there. See, look at this. Look at the dog, you know what I mean? Roxy, have you? Yeah. Well, I thought as much.
We've got to
Come on.
now throw a blanket over him. I don't know if I've told you about his dementia.
When she's saying he's in the back, the old man's in the back got dementia, she doesn't mean a dog.
I do mean a dog.
She means her husband.
No, he's dead.
You know when you put your foot in it, don't you? A bit of, what was that? A bit of grave humour for the cemetery. Hey! Look at that. How to make friends and influence people. Get a husky. Thanks very much. What about the dog? See you later, hon. So yeah, there's been a few suggestions made, like for some videos, and I've already got this week pretty much mapped out. As you all know, I'm off now until well next week. But my God, this is a week I've been looking forward to just do whatever I want, whenever I want, you know, not be harassed by Zoom meetings and Skype meetings and emails and all that bullshittery of the real world. Fuck that, you know. So I did me Kelty's top 10 Christmas songs on the previous video. I've got other videos lined up. I've got some wacky shit lined up as well. Of course, you'd expect nothing less. But there's a lot of reviews coming as well. And there's been a few suggestions. And one which is a bit, well, okay, 4D, you're out there somewhere, lurking in the deepest, darkest heart of Eccles. The last outpost of humanity. Eccles is the place where the apocalypse took hold a long time ago, and the apocalypse liked it and just stayed there. He suggested, and he's a long time channel subscriber, good mate, he suggested doing a sort of pick and mix, compare and contrast the Antarctic research base in John Carpenter's 1982 version of The Thing with the 1951 Christian Nyby Howard Hawks version of The Thing from Another World, which is set in the North Pole, to do just like for fun, to do a compare and contrast the two bases. I know, what's the word that shrieks out at you there? Niche. But it's the sort of thing that I like as well. It's the kind of sort of thing I like, is not bedraggled bits of curls slopping across me fod like that, looking really ridiculous like a little lamb's tail. So yeah, I'm going to do something along those lines. I mean, what I really want is a bit of snow and a bit of ice, and to get bedecked in the full McCready Kurt Russell gear from The Thing, and to do some kind of like little skit, little spoof, little parody, you know, would be lovely. Do you hear me? Gods of the weather, do you hear me? Watch me regret that now, when like tomorrow it's an absolute blizzard, an absolute whiteout. As it happens, tomorrow, folks, I am supposed to be recording a Christmas Day radio interview special. Yeah, I say supposed to be, because it means I've got to actually go over the water back to Liverpool and go quite some way out from the town to go and do it, to go and have the session recorded. And I'm kind of like, and it's tomorrow evening, I'm kind of like, you know, I don't know. Should I put it off? We'll see. So, there's things in the offing. There always is. This is Roxy's little speck, by the way. Roxy, hey love, here you are. She doesn't normally miss. So Sorry, I'm looking around for inspiration and I'm really not finding any at all. It's surprisingly quiet. And when you think about it, like, most of the UK is now in well, lockdown tier 3 or 4 if you're down south. 4? God, you know. And we were in tier 3, which was very quiet. But now we're in tier 2, more than Merseyside. So we're okay at the moment. So pubs are open, although you've got to get a meal again, which is kind of like, I can't even be bothered. You know what I mean? I mean, there's ways around it. You go in and you've got an hour. I've heard you've got an hour's window before you've got to order, so you can wait that long. Then you order it. All right, folks. Then you can order it, and then you can take your time eating it and keep drinking while you do. And then once your plate, your knife and fork are on the table, they won't take it away. So if PC Plod comes in and the COVID marshals and they look around, you've still got your plate and you can still be taking your time, scraping bits of gravy off the plate with your nail, you know. So, and in the meantime, you're still drinking. So you can pretty much, in certain establishments, you can stay there all day. Do you know what I've just done? I've just taught myself into going around the corner. After dropping the dog off, maybe going around the corner and getting maybe chicken curry and chips and a few whiskages. What say? Why the hell not? So, I like this. I love it when a plan comes together. A little impromptu plan. My impromptu plans tend to involve alcohol. And when you think about it, since alcohol dominates most of my waking hours, there's nothing very impromptu about that, is there? Folks, oh, there's that church, by the way. There you go. Look at that. That is the gorgeous Russian Orthodox church. I wouldn't know a Russian unorthodox church if I crashed into it in a biplane. So, Orthodox, unorthodox, I really don't know. But it's nice that it's there. And I do love this cemetery. I've walked several dogs in this cemetery over my years. And I love it. I do love this place. It's big, it's old, it's historic, and it's got lots of stories to tell. And obviously it's very atmospheric as well. Especially for a horror fiend like myself. So, this has been inane prattle on the move, on the hoof as it were. So please, wherever you are, take it easy, be happy, be safe, be as merry as you can be, and spread that merriness far and wide. But don't mingle households though, because that would be wrong. You could be mingling something other than just merriment. That damn mutant variation of COVID. I could have told you they were going to come out with this a while ago. Oh yes, they're going to give you Christmas, but you'll pay the price. Oh no, even before Christmas, after promising the world, you're going to have Christmas. It'll be little, but it'll be great. And now, at the last moment, no, you've got no Christmas. Most of you, that's it, over, finito. Boris Johnson is the Grinch. So, have yourself a merry little mutant viral time, but be happy. And I'm going to see you all later.